Hey marketing leader, in today's video I want to give you a 4-step plan to make your website better. And by better, I mean to make it more engageable so that actually people want to interact with it and they feel inspired to take action that you want them to take. Again, here is a summary of what's going to be the topics in the video before we actually take a look in detail. First step is to go through all your data and take a look what you can find. You'll want to strip your website down to the bare minimum and fix your messaging. Next, once you have that revised copy, you will want to start putting your website back together. Finally, you'll want to review your changes and perhaps see if you can divert portions of your traffic to more relevant pages to them. Right, so we have a simple 4-step plan that we have to go through before we see your website succeeding with your website traffic. And the first point is to learn from what we have. And what I mean by that is actually the data from all your analytic tools. You have to take your time to take a look, revise it, try to make the sense out of it. And I'm sure you've tried before, but again, website is a living creature and it keeps collecting that data for you all the time. So it only makes sense to take a look again. And things you'd want to look at is obviously cornerstone content, drop-off points, exit rate, which pages really fail to deliver on your expectations, and so much more. These days, if you take a look at analytics, most tools will parse that data for you. So it's actually ready to go, ready to action. So don't wait, load up your analytics and take a look at those AI generated reports. Maybe do some manual search and see what works and what doesn't, because we don't want to, first of all, work on thing that currently works. You don't want to change that. You want to leave it as is and then perhaps improve on it and benefit from it. But also at the same time, you will want to know what needs fixing. I think diagnosing a problem is a problem half solved. So start there. First step out of 4, out of the way. Let's move on to the second step, which is to strip your website down to the core and fix your messaging. At this point, you will know with the findings from the analytics part which sections, portions, or steps on the user journey are failing you. So you can devote your attention there, strip that website down out of all your decorations, all the animations, all the fancy gimmicks that you have there, and work on your copy, because copy is the most important part on your website. It tells the story, it invites people to engage with that story, and it inspires them to take further action. So if you get it wrong, they won't really stay around for long. They will leave, and we both know that online you really don't get a second chance. So it's only reasonable to keep them around, to keep them within the reach of your brand and let them explore a bit more before they give up. So assuming you did that, you have your copyright, you fixed your sentences, they are easier to read, the value proposition is a bit more clear, and you actually provide them with valuable pieces of information as they proceed on the user journey that not causes any drop-offs and any issues down the line. Now you're ready to start putting things together again. And that's a third step on the today's plan. So you will want to start almost again, but not necessarily, So you have those sections of the website that needed fixing. You fixed them to the best of your ability, and now you have to put them together. But this time around, I want you to really take a look what you are putting around those new pieces of copy. So if you have any image that you want to put up, a video, some kind of white paper download, make sure it actually all relates together. It creates this holistic picture for the user about what you actually want to say. If a decoration has no purpose, or if image is completely random, like some kind of stock photo, just leave it out. No need to waste your broadband for that, especially users broadband. It's just a bit unfair to them. Just think about what you're putting up, and there are many studies to show what works and what doesn't, so take a look. We do cover some of those in our videos as well, so browse around our YouTube channel. But for now, all you have to know is that if you put any copy up, make sure it's properly structured. It actually follows some kind of cascading sense. One entails to the other, and it creates this nice journey. But also, any image, any video, any animation, any illustration, whatever you put up there, make sure it actually correlates to what it sits next to. I think great examples of that kind of practice is if you go to any SaaS company and they try to offer you a product, they would usually have those benefits backed up by a sneak peek into their application behind the login screen, or some kind of fancy animation, how things change before and after. So there's always something to back your story up, but space is limited, so make sure you use it wisely. And the cherry on top is obviously to keep revising what you've put up, but also on that note, you will want to make sure that people view the content that's the most relevant to them. And this part will highly depend on your situation, on your circumstances, on the spectrum of products that you offer in your organization. But you will want to direct people's attention to segments, to pages, or anything on your website, really, videos maybe, that are for them. Just to remove all the noise, keep their vision narrow, to address their pain points as soon as possible without having them risking actually having them somehow distracted or losing you quickly. And that's it. So we have 4-step plan that hopefully will make your website better, and therefore will make the internet a better place for everyone, especially your prospects. So thanks so much for coming to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you have any feedback whatsoever, drop me a comment or reach out to me in any way you want. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, etc. So, find me, talk to me, and I'll appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.